Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for yet another episode of... What is that? Oh, it's Fata Morgana, yeah, but something has changed, yeah. I took actually your advice to patch the game into something that adds like additional story apparently and has better graphics and stuff, so I hope I made a good decision. So I have a bunch of stuff. These are probably the side stories, I assume, the special ones. And also this thing have some amazing feature that I don't know why it's here, but apparently seems like we can lower the music volume during the voice playback. I don't have the voice thing, cannot click it, but apparently this version have voice acting? I'm surprised. No one told me about this. I don't know if this is actually working or not because I cannot click this, but hey. And yeah, also I'm kinda playing on full screen. Like I kinda forced the full screen. It's kinda pain to record actually, this version. Surprisingly. The other version was easier to record. But anyway, I think we'll just go into the story. I didn't click the inspect memories yet, so I don't know if I have my saves. I should actually, you know what? Because it's getting annoying. 1 second. I should actually go full screen. Yeah, I didn't click inspect memory, so I don't know if I have my saves. But also here's like old backgrounds, so I assume the off means that we will have like new CGs with new graphics. So let's see if I have my saves. Well, shit! Be right back. I need to skip all the stuff until we get here. I just realized I need to open my videos files because I don't remember my choices and I need to redo my choices exactly the same as they were before. Okay, so I skipped until we got this thing. So now we can go to actual episode. Yeah, okay. Also, according to your comments, there's no reason for me to go back to the previous doors because the blank stuff starts happening only on this door. So yeah, with that, let's just go. Let's continue the story in this section. Also, space apparently saves the game now. Anyway, I'm still like not used to the controls. Anyway, let's go. And that marked the true beginning of their quest, of their quiet days together in the Dark Mansion. Oh no. Do I have to... I have to click with mouse. And they acknowledged and accepted each other's presence, no longer isolating themselves, but actively, regularly conversing. I can use normal enter, as a different button I normally use, but okay, I'll deal with this. As mundane as it might seem, it was something they had been unable to attain until again. Nevertheless, they were still somewhat fumbling around in the dark with one another, drawing closer and pushing away again. Michel, as on his own ungraceful way, was beginning to open himself up to the things she said, and the white-haired girl was beginning to smile with greater frequency. They had taken to dining together, and her wish of learning to read was being granted. He taught her, in the feeble light of a candle placed upon the table, the two sitting across from one another. Though Michel seems to be well educated, he had not been instructed in the art of teaching, so he found the process quite grueling. But to the white-haired girl, the longer it took, the better. Her primary objective was, after all, to spend time with him. The time passed, and eventually she reached a point where her comprehension was adequate enough without assistance. Her next request, then, was for them to read through the book opening through the book together. Have you read every book in the library? No, he told you before that these books doesn't interest him, like the boring, the same stuff. Also, why this background have like door behind the shelf? This game just spoiled me with the background or something. It's like hidden door, or this is like our artistic vision. No, I stopped looking at them after a while. Most everything I'm sent is dual, an informative drag. The diary of a lord, foolish make-believe tales. I'm not fond of fiction, I take. What value is there in the lies and fantasies of another? You don't get it. Stories can be invigorating. Tales of adventure can take you places you could never go. Legends of heroes, folklore, stories of otherworldly phenomena. They can be terrifying, and they can be exhilarating. They may not be real, but they give you a little glimpse into author's heart. Let you feel like you are seeing the same thing they saw. You are a very empathetic girl. Fiction inspires nothing of sort in time. Also, yeah, it seems like the voice acting is not here. It seems like it. I don't know why there's the option to like lower volume when there's voice acting or something. I don't know. As I said, you can let me know in the comments if there's supposed to be or not. Should I actually get the... If there's like any kind of patch that adds voice acting, should I actually do this or not? I wonder. You can let me know. However, perhaps long ago, it may have been able to, though I can no longer remember what it feels like. I'm sure it will come back to you. You're not an empty man. Somehow I had a feeling like this is going to be blanked. You are not an empty man. I'm still not sure what these are. I will just go with the theory these are lies. Or this is like, because last time we had like this like suggested that these are like fake memories, so probably these are like true and these are fake memories basically. Like what she said here is fake or something. Like it's been redesigned into something more plausible, as someone said, like in the red text in the previous episode. Sorry, I'm making you uncomfortable again. How about we read this book today? Okay. It appears to be a collection of legends. You haven't read this one yet, huh, Dan? That's good to hear. It will be more enjoyable if it's a new experience for the both of us. It looks like it's a record of local legends. Yeah. I wonder, like, if you're watching, like, Let's Plays for visual novels, are you prefer, like, first finish them or something, or you play along the Let's Player? How is it for you with Fata Morgana? Did you already play this game, or are you actually reading together with me? Maybe you have, like, your own game and you just play several chapters and then come back here. I wonder. How is it with you? The book is divided into several sections. Though it appears to be mostly superstitions. I'm curious what kind of stories this area has. The two of them were looking down at a simple, undecorated volume. As the white-haired girl had said, it seems to be a collection of local legends passed down generations to generations. They sat across from one another at the table, her turning the pages and Michelle simply watching, as to not brush against her. Eventually, her eyes were drawn to a particular word on one of the pages, bringing her hand to a stop. The witch. Oh. That chapter detailed the story of a witch. More precisely, said witch curse. Okay. The story went something like this. Okay, this is going to be related to Michelle somehow. There once was a witch, skilled in the dark arts. She lived a meager but peaceful life alongside the villagers. But then a long drought struck the village, which the people blamed on the witch. The witch was sentenced to death, and and as the fire blazed around her, smoke rose high into the air. The smoke soon became rain clouds, blessing the village with the end of the drought. Holy shit. That really would give them impression that it was her fault because, well, she burned and then suddenly we have rain. Wow, this is so fucked up. The crows were revitalized, and the villagers fascinized themselves heroes. However, the rain also brought madness upon the people. Through the air below them was lush and fertile. The villagers were losing their minds. Okay. And they eventually began to take each other's lives. The witch still lived on in the form of a curse. Many fell victim to witch curse. It did not only take, it also fulfilled people's desires. Okay. The villagers had gone mad, but their wish for freedom through the drought had been granted. Thus the legends has been passed down as follows. The witch will grant you wish in exchange for great sacrifice. Also, this backlog is very small. I like the other backlog, you know? From the normal version of the game. There's some stuff I would not change from the normal game, you know? A smoke in the sky. She watches down upon us from above. To reach the witch, climb for the heavens. For now, that road is a road to destruction. How this door will end? I mean, I guess like end of the door. Okay, I assume that end of this door is going to be the dream that we had in the first door, right? Because the first door we had like dream that was like connected to nothing, basically. And I connected to the story that white-haired girl said to us back in the first door about like princess or something that was like trapped and she was like sending letters and stuff. So the dream was in the tower and the stuff happened. I remember, like, I skipped like bunch of stuff, right? Because I had to get here, so I gotta remind myself a little bit. I didn't like read this because I didn't want to waste time, actually, and just, I mean, waste time. Just get to the recording finally, okay? I don't have much time. I just passed through this and I saw like there was something about like not eating or something. There was like few people. Something like I didn't wanted that. So I don't know, maybe she will get trapped here and she will die somehow. Anyway, and also the master bedroom scene. I'm not sure if I should interpret this as this way, but the master bedroom was like a memory, right? And it was like from a first person perspective written. Like, I am something, I did something and stuff. And there was, it seems like a Giselle, like I connecting this door to that master bedroom thing. So my current idea is that Michelle is master, so like this current protagonist, because the master bedroom scene, if this is actually happening within the fourth door, and the memories was from the first person perspective, that means that was our memories. And that was a memory of Michelle then. That's my, like, current idea, basically. But this is also weird, on the other hand. Like, it doesn't fit really. Because this is like 600 years before the first, second, and third door, right? So how would he have memories of the other doors? Why would, like, maid show it to him? It doesn't make sense. So it's probably wrong idea, wrong theory, but it's just like the thing that kind of fit in specific for the fourth door. But it doesn't fit why we have other doors then. So I'm like, it's like, you know, just random thought for now, I guess. People still believe in the witch legend, even now, I suppose. And that's why I will call myself Beatrice and will live on Rokenjimo. Wrong button. Face accusations of being a witch. This is not an area very welcoming to outsiders, especially the one who stands out as much as you. What brought you to this region in the first place? Mine is a story I'm sure you've heard before. Okay, let's hear it. I was cast out of my house. Oh. Okay, you are very similar to Michelle then. I came from a very poor family who could barely even afford to keep everyone fed. Being as weak as I am, it was only natural that I would be the first to go. Aww. That sucks. I see. What I don't understand though is why the witch is said to grant people wishes. That is to say, she had reason enough to hold a grudge, but not to people things they asked for. And all have to go on is a few pages. All we have to go on is a few pages. There's no saying what might have been changed or added over time, and it's almost certain the entire legend isn't written here. That said, if we were to accept everything as written, you can infer that the witch reason might have been what the witch reason might have been. And that is, if you truly want it that much, you can have it. But I will make certain your suffering outweighs it. Holy crap. I just got chills from this. Despair that comes after a moment of happiness is far more agonizing than despair alone. Good point. I presume this is why the witch decided to grant people wishes. That is one way to look at it. May I ask you something? Go on. When I first arrived here, you told me that the cursed witch used to live in the mansion. That is true. And you don't consider yourself a witch, right? You consider yourself as the cursed, not the witch. Is it? Okay, so according to this legend, what if he thinks, or actually what happens, because we saw that the curse is real, what if there was like, maybe his wife or something, you know, wife or maybe maid, like someone who lived with him, and she was like a witch, right, according to the legend and what I'm trying to make within this door, and she died, maybe by his fault, maybe? And she kind of like cursed him, you know, just like in the legend, and now he's like cutting her curse, basically. After reading this legend, I'm now finding it hard to believe you made that up simply to scare me away. I appropriated the tale, nothing more. It said the witch was born in the house, in this house. What? Quiet place my family found for me. Okay. But it was a clever decision to put me here, I think. Not many people are likely to come near a house with such a pedigree. Yeah. But... no, never mind. That makes sense. I suspect I know what she was going to say then. If the witch is said to grant wishes, then wouldn't that also attract people who so desperately want something? They do not care what price they must pay. And perhaps she was correct. Perhaps there had been those who had come to the mansion choosing after the legend. And perhaps they have encountered Michelle, touched him, and lost their lives. On that day in the garden he had said, "Many things are buried here. Yeah. Perhaps that included such visitors. On the other hand, if you think about this, he said many things, not many people. So, I mean, by things he could like say like, yeah, both humans and animals. Probably that's what he meant. But we could stretch it, you know, we could stretch it. But the butterfly died, so yeah. I wonder if that story might be more than mere superstition. If the witch of the legend really did exist, what would you do? Huh. It might be nice to talk to her. Maybe. Wow. It's so awesome. That's all? Really? I feel a little bad for her though. The only people who ever visited her are there to ask for something after all. It's still bothering me that we still don't call her Giselle. We're still not calling her Giselle. It's still bothering me. And I cannot like get myself to call her Giselle just because I constantly see white-haired girl. And that's how I will keep calling her, I guess. This is just easier for me. Because we just had Giselle mentioned like a few times, and I think it was obscured as well. Not sure now, but probably. I feel a little bad for her though. The only people who ever visit her are people to ask for something after all. I can only imagine just how lonely that must be. I swear I can't comprehend the way your mind works. Don't worry about that. Sorry. Although, if we assume the legend is true, I have an idea what climb for the heavens might mean. Okay? Oh? The Mesh's observation tower. Oh! Okay. Or I suppose what used to be observation tower. At any rate, it's quite a tall structure. This is the house where the witch was supposedly born. A tower reaching the heavens must be a perfect place to find her. If she really is here. Okay. Oh yes, I remember seeing a rather tall structure as I first approached the mansion. Would you like to see it? Of course. Please lead the way. Okay. We are going to finally visit the door that we entered through to this door. If you think about this, because we entered here through the staircase and through the tower, so we finally get to the tower. The two of them left the library and made their way to the room with the stained glass window. At the far end of the room were the stairs to the observation tower. The tale of the witch had piqued the white-haired girl's interest, inspiring her to put herself forward to satisfy that curiosity. She had, after all, been accused of being a witch herself, so she undoubtedly felt an affinity to the legend. What a sweet girl she was. Okay. We saw this previously when we climbed the tower. And then there was a scream below. I remember that, right? The maid went to check it, and we entered through the door alone. With Michelle and the lad, the two climbed the long spiral staircase. Also, who screamed? I don't remember. Was it the woman's scream or the man? Huh. I don't remember now. That could be a tip for what is going to happen. But Michelle led the two climbed the long spiral staircase. There were many more stairs than the white-haired girl anticipated, as she soon found herself short of breath. The rectangular windows were carved out of the stone in regular intervals. Peering through one of them, she could see a village in the distance. A pleasantly cool high-altitude breeze brush across her face. My question for now is because this is supposed... Like, okay, first of all, my question is if there is a telescope. Because if there's a telescope, I have some theory about what's going to happen. After much climbing, they finally arrived at the top. Where's a door made of partially rotten wood stood. Michelle pulled open the door, revealing a small room with no windows or doors inside. Oh, there was no windows as well. Okay, never mind. Fury kaput. Oh, there is actually a window. Oh, it looks like... Yeah, isn't this the same CG that we had for the Mel Dream in the first door? I think it also had like this small window here. This is the top of the tower. Despite it being an observation tower, you could hardly observe anything from here. Yeah, okay. My idea is wrong actually here. Also, look at that, this is interesting. First of all, it's called observation tower, but it looks more like a prison, first of all. It's like bars for the prison, only one, like, this is like very raw thing here. Just a stone, and like we have bars in the window. And also, look at that, like these bars are bent, like someone escaped through this or something. These are my observations for this. And also my idea, I will just mention this, about the telescope was that maybe she will try to observe like the sky or something, you know, with the telescope. And some villagers, because this is the tower, right, will see the light like, you know, bouncing off the telescope or something, and they will figure it out, hey, someone is there, someone is in this mansion, and we need to check it out. You know, like maybe the witch that we were chasing, hiding there, something like this. That was my idea, if there would be a telescope. But since there's not, then yeah, they will not figure it out that she is here, so whatever. The first controlled in confusion. The white-haired girl threw her gaze about the room. Also, this is high window, so yeah, she can't even like put the telescope there. If even is there one now, because this is way too high. Glancing up, she saw only a darkening ceiling, and slightly below, in a small window through which shone a little ray of light. The beam cleaved through the darkness, like the sharpened blade of the beautiful sword. The darkness draped over the rest of the room only served to make impressive that solitary ray of light. Okay. It had magical fairy tale quality to it. As if being pulled in by it, she drew towards the light. I suspect there was once a large window in this room. Okay. If you look closer, you can see seams in the stone of the wall. Oh, okay. The color of the stone differs slightly on the side of the seams. I presume something caused them to seal off the window after it was built. Interesting. I don't see a reason. Maybe safety reasons? Or that was actual room before and it got transformed into a prison. Because like I said, like this window looks like a prison window to me. Though I don't know what that something might be. Why dots? You don't blanket, okay. Oh, okay. Oh wait, this is... I just realized this is the first CG of white-haired girl in the fourth door. Hold on a second. I just realized that. Okay. I thought my mind just like stopped working for a second. Oh my god, this is the first time we see her appearance in the fourth door. I was like wondering if we are going to actually see her or not. Because of the idea before I had that she might be a master or something, you know? You remember these ideas? Probably you do. Okay. We actually got to see her. And beautiful as ever. When Michelle's eyes fell upon the white-haired girl, wrapped in the beam of light, she sputtered to a stop. The man who never flinched at anything, who had long since distanced himself from staring of heart, was utterly bewitched. He had never seen her illuminated so vividly before, and he was having a great deal of trouble finding the words to describe her striking beauty. For someone who had been chased out of her home and accused of being a witch, the white-haired girl looked less like the practitioner of the dark arts, and more like one of the host of heaven. Michel undoubtedly felt the same way, for his gaze was affixed only upon her. Oh, dazzling, isn't it? Okay. Your eyes are dazzling, yes. Like a staircase leading to heaven. Yeah, perhaps so. Is something the matter? No, I'm fine. You know, it feels like there's something odd in the air here. Love is in the air. Sadly, he will just kill you if he touches you. So you cannot ever kiss. It feels like someone actually might be listening. If the witch were to speak to you, what would you say to her? I would ask her to tell me her true feelings, to tell me what kind of person she was, and what kind of pain she had to endure. Whoa, okay, red text time, holy shit. Oh my god, oh way, that's more. Okay, meta thing, let's go. I'm so glad I started checking the backlog more often. I almost missed that. Upon him, okay. As a bit of an aside, also this is someone else. Who is this speaking here? I'd like to share with you a little fact of life, my dear. Humans have a far greater capability to hunt, betray and forsake others than they do to love, trust and protect them. And that's precisely what the majority of people do. Yes, I believe you know good and well that no matter how much you may trust someone, they're still going to abandon you in the end. Okay, based on this, new theory. Short story long, Michel will betray her. Because he's like captivated by her and he seems like he's starting to actually love her or something, but he lives in solitude all this time and he cannot touch her or anything. Like, this is basically painful for him, if you think about this. So he might actually do something and signal people in the village that she's here or something, you know? Maybe that's a thing. Okay, next. This whole thing is just blank. I don't remember even what there was. And again, my dear friend, the two of us. Okay, so whoever is speaking here is speaking to the master, right? The one that we are playing, that the maid is walking with. So, oh wait, what if, man in the painting. He said he's looking for his friend and stuff like this. You remember? What if this red text is from the man in the paint and we are his friend? Because we don't remember who we are, but he's speaking to us like my dear friend. Okay, that's a new idea. The two of us have much more in common with each other than anyone else. We both suffered at the hands and others' hands. and we both deserve to have our vengeance. Interesting. Very interesting. And this about feelings is also blanked. I just want to know what she felt to someone branded a witch. The legend was written from the neutral perspective. Everything is blanked here. Like this whole scene is a lie or something. They suggested that these are lies, right? Because the red text from the previous episode said that how this story is better that way than the true story, something like this, you know? These memories are better. So what we see here is like the real story. And here is the fake story. This is so freaking insane. It's possible she was a fearsome witch. It's also possible she wasn't. I get the feeling she was just persecuted. Like me. Like me and you. Okay, oh my, There is whole dialogue, holy fuck. Guys, these episodes are going to be like double episodes, I swear to god, holy crap. This is like reading this twice. I don't even know what he said here anymore. I don't remember. Go on, what's the matter? Make this tale into your reality. Surrender yourself in this moment to this beautiful story and remain here in the mansion with Giselle. Watch in this moment this dream. And remain here. Are you suggesting that we are actually Michelle or not? What? I don't even know what he's suggesting here. Or she, or whatever this person is. Who are you? Well, that's a surprise. You actually have a conscious mind. Oh, okay, so we as the master actually talk to this person. Are you aware? You actually have conscious mind, and are you aware of who you are? Huh, you know nothing. Who are you? Someone you once spent a great deal of time with. Okay. So these question marks are us as the master, and one is the other person. It's kind of hard to see which one is which one, I guess. So this is the person. This is us, I believe. We ask, who are you? This person answers. Then we just like, huh. This person. This is us again. And this is person. And us again. Because we are most likely not knowing anything. I must say I'm impressed you made it back here, my dear. Your soul was ground into dust. My dear. Ah. It will come back to you eventually. And then I will be here with you again, my dear. Whispering into your ear for centuries to come. And this time, I will not fail. I will mold your soul into the same shape as mine. What do you mean? Also, this is suggesting that this wait. Okay, I don't know who is who, because the deer can be talked to both woman and man. But this suggests that this person that is speaking here and the master were lovers, and something went wrong. Or something like that. Oh my god, the metagame. I love it. And also, I believe like this is going to be deleted if we go too far. right? If we have like this like screen that's like showing up with the logo in the corner, that like deletes the backlog for the previous part of the game, right? So if I don't check this frequently, I won't be able to read this actually. Unlike you, I truly am impure. That's a lie. Or just a I don't even know. Disagree all you want, but my touch kills. I'm a strange, incomprehensible, irrational creature. Or maybe I'm not even a living being. And that's why I touch something that is, I bring them death. Okay? If only I actually were a witch. You know what? We can also not touch a backlog and just enjoy this beautiful story that's unveiling here. There's no need to see anything horrible, right? We saw horrible stuff happening in the previous doors. Why would we want that? That's not awesome. Let's just stay in this dream. As the person in the red text called it. If only I actually were a witch. If only I actually had some kind of extraordinary power. Regardless of whatever it come from God or devil, then I would be able to grant people wishes. My wish need not be granted. Okay. Oh! Giselle. Okay, let's see. What a wonderful little show these papas are putting on for us, wouldn't you say? This is insane. Giselle? Oh! Is it us? Talking Giselle? Is her name really a Giselle? Are we getting a memory back? Because this is definitely the person, like, the friend or the lover of the master. I would call master the main protagonist that we play. And this is us. This is master talking. Oh! This is... Oh! Wait. Are we figuring out who this person is? Is this Giselle? Is this the real Giselle? So this is a girl. And we are probably some guy. And we were lovers before. What's... Okay. And my soul been destroyed apparently. And she wants to meld it so they will be together forever basically. Or something. Is she bad? Is she good? I don't know. My wish need not to be granted. But it's what I want too. I wish to be able to touch you. I would be perfectly content with nothing changing, with us never being able to touch one another. I would be more happy than with, more than happy with that. But I'm allowed to dream, aren't I? It doesn't have to be in this life. Oh. I pray the day will come that we can get closer, even if it was happened in another life. Another doors? The idea of reincarnation, or maybe not the reincarnation. What if we have like the idea of recurrence? You know, this is actually the idea from another visual novel I currently play. I'm going to tell you which one, by the way. But what if, like, she kinda got, like, reborn, that's why she's always white-haired girl, but she's, like, reborn in the future as the same person, but she doesn't, like, it's not like reincarnation when you repeat all your life the same way, but it's like being reborn and you are, like, a new person, living new life, but it's still you. So you still have like probably glimpses of like past lives, past memories or something. What if Michelle is like reincarnated, also like reborn in other masters of the mansion? In a sense, like he's also Jacopo, let's say. Or maybe, what if like Michelle is maybe Michelle is reincarnated or like reborn as the maid? What if that's a thing? Oh my god, there's so many like ideas I have right now, I don't know which one to choose. Also, let's check the backlog. Okay, there's something. Indeed, that is Giselle. The word... Oh! Oh! It's... Oh! Never mind. You are not Giselle. This is a Giselle. I was wrong. Unless this person is actually a white-haired girl, which making her Giselle as well. This is Giselle. The white-haired girl standing there is Giselle. Also, we're talking about this white-haired girl, not every white-haired girl that is in the game, right? This concrete one is the Giselle. So why it's been blanked? I don't understand. Why would you blank this and not call her Giselle in the log? I don't get this. If she's actually... Ah! I pray the day will come when we can get closer. And even if it has to happen in another life, happiness is very much stranger to me. But am I allowed to dream too? Wow, what a question from Michelle. You are. I will never touch you. I swear it. It's like foreshadowing. It's like foreshadowing something bad will happen. But I would like to dream about it. I would like to imagine placing my hand upon your cheek. I knew it, that he's like going to fall in love in her. Something is going too wrong with this. You can. Oh shit. Reach your hand out for me. Bad idea. A very bad idea. And red? Oh, okay. We once read a book together. It was by the fireplace. Okay, you mean Master and you, or you mean Giselle? I'm entirely confused right now. I'm not even sure if this person is talking about I read book with you, Master, like protagonist by the fireplace, or we, as me and you, read the book together with Giselle. I'm so confused with this red. You did not. Those memories are false. Books belong in the library. Why would they be by the fireplace? Oh. So this is Master talking, the protagonist. He thought they read the book together. And then this person says that these are fake. Oh my god. It's like Umineko level shit. Oh god damn it. Okay, let's see. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. I will imagine it too. Oh no. Dead. I'm imagining your fingers running through my hair, brushing up against my skin. I can feel your warmth. Oh, so they just like standing like inches away, like centimeters away. Why did I say inches? Probably because I'm in like English mood talking. I don't even use this like system. God damn it. I don't even know how much inch is. Anyway. There was a wall between them. A wall they could not cross. For if they did, it would mean the white-haired girl's death. Yeah, no matter how much they yearned for it, they could not touch one another. So they did so with the confines of their imagination, envisioning it in as much detail as they could manage. This is freaking insane and sweet. I love this. This is sad. This is extremely sad situation here. Like they can never actually be like together. Also, yeah, expected more red text. Okay, we saw this. Just dots. I guess this is about you can touch me. I wanted to. Curse them. Oh shit. Okay, the person is not happy with what's happening in this story. Curse them, slaughter them, revile them, inflict eternal suffering on all their souls. Take revenge on the fools who laughed as we agonized. What happened to you and the master from the prologue? I mean, from the protagonist? Why are you so antagonistic? Who the hell are you? What did they do to us? Are we not protagonists? Are we antagonists actually in the story? Or something? Why we're in so much pain that like this person wants to actually murder everyone? What the hell? Is this a witch from the story? It was sad, but sweet, a moment of pristine, untainted beauty. The two of them emanated serenity, and they became gods. As fitting as the word cursed might have been to the mansion as the whole. Okay? I mean, we always talked about mansion as being cursed, always in every door, so yeah, that fits. At the top of the observation tower, a pure bond was being shared. A fleeting moment between a young man with a cursed touch and a kind-hearted, beautiful girl. The dream did not last long. No, for God is quite cruel. Anything? No? Okay. They simply wanted to be together. That was all. The wish was hardly unreasonable. Only a quiet, peaceful life together. But misfortune was creeping even nearer, its footsteps growing more and more pronounced. Not good. Next episode is probably going to be extremely horrible and sad. Great. We start with a knock to the door, and this is not a supply day, I assume. It's still the same month. Oh god. Is it going to be insane just from the start? Anything new in red? No. Okay. Oh. If I use scroll, it goes to the next line. Why? Anyway, I'll just save the game. And I will see you all in the next episode, so... yeah. It's been awesome. Let's do our first save actually. Okay. So, let me know in the comments, how do you like this new version that we are playing now? I actually quite like it. I think like it didn't change that much, but it still changed enough to be actually better like quality of life. It's a bit like kind of annoying sometimes to record. I had like trouble setting it up, but it's fine. Also, this like backlog story that we have, this is like the story within story. This is insane. I love this. I still cannot like figure it out who are we speaking to or who are we. I'm still like divided on decisions here. Like, is this person the Giselle? Are we Michelle? Are we someone else? Did we like met with these people before? We cannot be Michelle and stuff because this is 600 years before. Why would we have the other doors later in this case? Because this would be not our memories. Unless we go with the idea of this like reoccurrence where we like being reborn and having like bits kind of memories, but we still live new lives. And maybe that's why we have the memories from other doors. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. I'm confused and lost, to be honest, what to think right now. I'm confused and lost. I'm genuinely am confused. But I hope everything will be clear and clean at some point until before we finish the door, or maybe after we finish the door, who knows. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. So leave a like if you like the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord. You can also become a member if you would like to support me and see the episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and I will see you next one. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.